Hello and welcome back to my channel Dinar and Dong Updates. Dinar and Dong Update, a stunning Chase Bank leak, sparks major buzz in the RV community. Welcome back to Dinar and Dong Update. Today we bring you one of the most electrifying developments in recent memory. A story that's igniting intense discussions among private banking circles, RV revaluation communities, and dinar holders across the globe. A confidential internal document, allegedly leaked from one of America's top financial institutions, Chase Bank, has reportedly made its way into public circulation. This document refers to an internal test rate associated with the Iraqi Dinar, IQD, and the implications could be absolutely transformative. This isn't just another rumor or an echo of wishful thinking. It's an event creating genuine excitement, cautious optimism, and serious conversation throughout the community. Conversations, theories, and hope are multiplying rapidly. Many long-time believers in the IQD's potential revaluation are seeing this leak as a strong sign of validation. Today's unfolding news is a powerful reminder that some of the most significant financial shifts often occur behind closed doors, until they finally break into the public view. The unexpected leak from Chase Bank. A game changer? In a twist almost straight out of a financial thriller, reports suggest that an internal Chase Bank foreign currency exchange document has surfaced online. According to sources, the leaked material shows a test rate for the Iraqi Dinar set at a breathtaking $8.75 per IQD. This valuation is significantly higher than what most experts had anticipated, even years down the road, following major international agreements and full economic stabilization in Iraq. And yet, here we are, facing the possibility of a monumental shift sooner than expected. At this time, Chase Bank has neither confirmed nor denied the authenticity of the leaked document. However, early independent analysis of metadata, screenshot properties, and internal notations suggest striking similarities with prior verified leaks from major banks before past financial resets. This mixture of cautious hope, critical analysis, and intense excitement is exactly why today's update is grabbing so much attention. Diving deeper. The details of the leak. According to credible sources familiar with the situation, the leak came from an employee within Chase Bank's foreign currency compliance department, someone holding Tier 3 security clearance. This clearance level is typically restricted to individuals responsible for managing risk in global settlements and handling sensitive international transactions. The leaked screenshot reveals an internal test sheet showing the dinar listed at $8.72 USD under the live foreign exchange rates column. Surrounding the IQD listing were typical rates for familiar currencies like the euro, Japanese yen, and British pound, making the dinar's sudden, stunning valuation all the more noticeable. Adding even more credibility, metadata associated with the screenshot shows that it was captured just minutes before the opening of the New York foreign exchange market, a highly strategic time. Banks often conduct internal rate simulations around major market openings to test their system's resilience under heavy liquidity loads. This timing suggests that this was not an accident or error. It was a planned, deliberate test. Why would Chase run such a test? To understand this, we have to look at Iraq's economic progress over the past few years. Foreign currency reserves. Iraq's central bank reserves have surged past $160 billion, marking a major milestone in financial health and global confidence. Financial infrastructure. The country has implemented extensive financial digitization, moving toward a cashless economy and reducing systemic banking risks. Strategic trade deals. Iraq has signed key oil-for-currency agreements with BRICS nations, Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa, insulating itself from over-reliance on the US dollar. International Monetary Fund, IMF. Compliance. Iraq has successfully met several IMF benchmarks regarding financial transparency, currency stability, and anti-corruption reforms. Simply put, the foundation for a currency revaluation has been laid. Given these realities, it makes sense that a major bank like Chase would prepare for a possible revaluation scenario with internal testing. They must ensure that their systems can handle large transaction volumes if the IQD rate goes public at a dramatically higher level. The potential impact of an $8.75 rate. If the leaked figure proves accurate, even small holders of Iraqi Dinar could experience life-changing financial gains. To illustrate, a simple 100 IQD note, bought for less than $100, would suddenly become worth $87,200. Larger holdings could easily reach 6- or 7-figure values overnight. Even if the final public rate turns out to be lower than $8.75, the return on investment would still be nothing short of extraordinary. Naturally, with such potential wealth at stake, careful planning becomes crucial. Taxes, legal compliance, estate planning, and wealth management strategies will become immediate priorities for those affected. This isn't just about getting rich, it's about stewarding wealth responsibly. Banking platform movements and RV signs. In the wake of the leak, multiple Telegram groups, Discord communities, and forums dedicated to RV news have reported unusual behavior from banking systems. Temporary removal of IQD from currency exchange platforms. Random technical maintenance windows. Glitches and system upgrades reported by major banking apps. Historically, similar signs have coincided with preparations for major currency adjustments. Banks sometimes temporarily restrict access to certain currencies during internal stress testing, liquidity simulations, or software updates tied to impending financial shifts. For seasoned observers, these activities strongly hint that we are getting closer to public disclosure. Beyond the dinar, other currencies. Mentioned interestingly, the leaked document reportedly included rates for more than just the Iraqi dinar. Other currencies allegedly listed: Vietnamese dong, VND, at a shocking internal test rate of $347 per 1 VND. Iranian rial, IRR, with a massive rate adjustment. Exact figure still unconfirmed. If true, a 347 Vietnamese dong valuation would represent one of the largest currency revaluations in history, creating staggering wealth for those holding even modest amounts of Vietnamese dong. Again, caution remains essential. Until official public confirmation arrives, all figures must be treated as speculative. But the possibilities alone have electrified the community. How banks prepare for currency events. Major institutions like Chase, Wells Fargo, and HSBC use highly secure platforms to prepare for potential FX events. Market data adjustment. Dashboards, testing how real-time market data impacts their internal systems. Swift GPI systems, simulating international wire transfers at high volumes. Liquidity surge simulations. Stress testing. How many customers would flood their branches and digital platforms if a major revaluation were announced? Their heavy investments in infrastructure show that major banks are taking the possibility of revaluations very seriously behind the scenes, even when public officials remain silent. What should currency holders do now? Here's some critical advice for IQD and VND holders. Stay calm. Do not make impulsive decisions based on unverified rumors. Protect your physical currency. Keep all Iraqi dinar and Vietnamese dong notes safe, along with original purchase receipts. Avoid scams. Ignore unsolicited offers for private redemptions or special insider rates. Seek professional advice. Consult with CPAs, tax attorneys, and wealth managers who are familiar with large currency events. Monitor official channels. Follow updates from the Central Bank of Iraq, the IMF, U.S. Treasury, and trusted financial news outlets. Success is not just about spotting opportunity. It's about being prepared for it. The bigger picture. More than just money. This potential event could signify more than just personal wealth. For years, the mainstream media mocked dinar holders as naive dreamers chasing an impossible fantasy. But now, with credible leaks coming from reputable banks, the narrative may be shifting. If the IQD, VND, and other currencies do revalue, it would represent a new phase in global finance. A rebalancing of economic power from the old financial elites back toward emerging nations. Greater economic justice for countries long undervalued on the world stage. A vindication for those who believed in Iraq's and Vietnam's recovery, despite years of skepticism. For many in the dinar and dong communities, this moment is about far more than financial gain. It's about hope, faith, and ultimate vindication after years of patience. Are we standing at the edge of history? Only time will tell if this Chase Bank leak is the final proof of an imminent global currency revaluation. Until then, cautious optimism remains the wisest course. There is no denying the growing number of powerful signals all around us. Internal bank tests, unusual foreign exchange behaviors, unprecedented financial progress in Iraq and Vietnam. For those holding IQD, VND, or similar currencies, you may be at the front lines of one of the most transformative financial events of our time. Stay vigilant, stay informed, stay ready. At Dinar and Dong Update, we promise to continue delivering detailed, critical, and clear analysis without hype. We'll track every legitimate development, leaks, banking behaviors, and official announcements, and keep you updated every step of the way.